first outing was to the MOT station yesterday, and literally I blew the bloke away. He'd never seen anything like that before, and that's without the panels on. So got it home yesterday after the MOT, wrapped it up, and I thought, first outing is Gravesend Custom Show. Done it for a couple of years now, and I thought I'll let them know I'm going to show it first time ever. Since then I've had people come from all around Britain just today to see this bike, purely to reminisce their history, to jog their memories, and possibly, you know, see something historic in the future.
What's the most important thing that's happened today then? Anybody important show up?
Oh yes, the original owner. He said he was going to turn up, but I was doubting in the back of my mind. And he turned up, and I didn't recognise him. Couldn't believe it. And after the show, we dropped it down. I took it outside. He sat on it, and like everyone's going, "Who's that? Who's the bloke? Who's the bloke on your bike?" I said, "That's Jeremy Howlett, the original owner." And him and his girlfriend were so blown away. I couldn't believe like how much I'd done to since, you know, when he had it back done in 30 years ago, to what he's seen just through pictures here and there.
Yeah, he seemed pretty impressed. He said it was better than his. But
he said it was better than his, but you know, he's 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot more things available now, 30 years on, than when we did back in the day. TS1 wasn't even invented then.
No, fair enough. But you haven't done TS1, you haven't gone down
the road?
No,
I haven't gone down the road. I've stuck to what he had, a Dave Webster engine, like barrel and piston, and, you know, trying to keep it on similar lines, but with some of my own little tweaks. You know, uprated the sprockets, got a nice little fat chain guide, uprated chain. Obviously the carburettor's a 34 Moamel. He had exactly what he had, but try to keep it on the original lines, you know, and just revamp the whole bike. You know, I didn't really want to TS1 or RB it, because I have to chop the battery tray out, but I just wanted to keep the original lines.
So what percentage of it is the original bike?
35%. That's the head cowling, the flywheel cowling, the rear hub, and the engine chain case. The painter, Paul Carslake from Leon C. Every bit of paintwork he done. The polishing was John Waltlake, JL Polishing. He's done 95% of the polishing, pre-chroming. Engravers, I started off using A.D. Clark from Colchester, then used Don Bloxage from Droitwich, then used Jason Locke. Basically done good 70% of the bike. The chroming, I started using London chroming. Then after that, I wasn't too happy with some of their results and their prices, so I started using Mark Restore in Coventry, who were pretty fair, pretty good, and the finish was what I was looking for, and they were the people that come up with the right test pieces. Finished, done.
And we've got a photo shoot, and he's unveiling it, and the Mission are well into, they've seen the pictures of what it looked like originally, and they're well into what Jason's doing with it now as well.
Right.
So they're playing in Nottingham at the night time, the photo shoot with the Mission. I've been invited to go up, and they're well into it, because they had a 2 or 3 year period where they turned into like the Wonder stuff, where they were goth fucking legends.
Yeah.
And now they're playing their old stuff, but they were wearing stripy t-shirts and became a sort of like pop band. But now they've seen what Jason's done with the bike. They can't believe that back in 1988 that the bike was built and they didn't know about it. But I think the same as Susie would have done with the Mission at the time, they wouldn't be involved.
They wouldn't care, yeah, but
fucking care. They don't know. It would just detract from our image at the time.
Yeah.
If these get sent to Susie, if they get sent through publicity, she's going to freak out, I think.
She probably wishes she looked like that still. You know what I mean?